I would like to congratulate all the presenters. I think we are short of time, so I will just wind up in 3 4 minutes. Principal Amrit Lal Parekh grant and award. I think it has been more than 3 or 4 years. It has been a regular event at the ISMPO annual meet. And as was mentioned by my two other colleagues, he was a teacher. And what was very important in the slide was timeless values. And I think these are timeless values as well as they have no, I mean, they are also priceless to my mind. And those priceless values are mentorship, leadership, and the pleasure to educate your juniors, your colleagues, and as you said, even teachers. I mean, when you educate, it is always a two-way communication, and that pleasure and satisfaction, no money, no institute can give you. It is an individual achievement. And that is why there were three nominees: Dr. Vivek, Dr. Manoj, and Dr. Vikas. And I was actually, apart from Vivek, who was from a tier one city, the others were from tier two city. And I think that is actually very important to my mind. So Vivek mentioned a very important concept, and I actually learned it very well from his first slide. A complete oncologist. Vivek, very wonderful you have used in that slide that what a complete oncologist is. And please put your slide on social media because that mentioned everything from education, practice, uh, training, and of course, I would like to congratulate you for conducting a real life scenario situation of sequencing the Indian data, because still most of us are not using immunotherapy in first line. Though you mentioned about cons of not using PDL1, but in your sequencing, PDL1 becomes less important, especially when you are putting nivolumab in the second line. Achieving a 20 month of survival sets up an example for conducting the trial at a bigger level, especially on an Indian platform where you have used, I think, only 40 45 patients, but easily we can do this trial at bigger institutes. Dr. Manoj's work, I mean, it was always fascinating. I have only occasionally met Manoj only once in Jaipur, and that was just a 5 minute interaction. But I have seen him. What has been best about him has that he has been consistent in Udaipur, which is again a tier three city, and he has set up a wonderful example in his presentation that he started with a screening work where he has coupled the communicable and non-communicable diseases. I'm so sorry, non-communicable oncology and non-oncological diseases. Like he has coupled diabetes, hypertension with screening, and thus made it more acceptable. And I think that is very important for all of us who conduct a screening. That if you couple diabetes and hypertension like common problems, your acceptance is to the tune of 90%. And I shall congratulate Manoj that if your acceptance was 90% in the screening, it was a wonderful planned study. Also, he has set up a very good example that by doing such a small study, such simple study in a local, I mean, in a local tier three city like Udaipur, he could achieve a global recognition, as he mentioned, that he could reach the Rising Star Award in an Indo-American platform in Chicago. And that sets up an example that no one can stop leaders, no one can stop if you are actually, you can rise against the tide, as was mentioned by Dr. Ghansham. I wish Dr. Manoj that in your future your dream comes true and you bring that dream to all of us about CAR T cell therapy, where most of us, especially in our for our hematology patients, we would wish that CAR T cell therapy comes to it. And I think all of us on this platform, 35, 50, 40 oncologists, will be more than happy if it comes from Udaipur rather than coming from Mumbai, Delhi, or Calcutta. Now, the third speaker was Dr. Vikas, and Vikas has always surprised us. And the last surprise was that he shifted from Safdarjung to Kanpur. And then again, I say that the surprises always come from leaders and not from, and those are true surprises. And Vikas is always up for challenges. And that is his, I mean, I have known him from long. And that is, I think, his one of the good qualities. I shall congratulate Vikas for part of landmark trials which have put India on, and especially the lung and head and neck, being a part of the TMH head and neck and lung working group. Apart from that, he has put the group has put India on a global map by conducting studies like JEF plus PEM carbo, JEF plus BEV, 3 weekly cisplatin with rituximab with radiotherapy, and also he has a diverse, portfolio in the clinical trials. Not only these, but also immunotherapy, geriatric oncology. I wish that his plans and others, which he could not tell in detail, about working in Kanpur, helping the underprivileged, and also going to the because UP is one of the very important states of northern India, and unfortunately, the medical oncology is the least developed in UP, or it was least developed. I will not say it is. Working in North India, I know the UP has been the last one to pick up. I mean, the Jaipur, Chandigarh all picked up early, but in North India, I mean, even Jammu has a good number of medical oncologists. But if you just see about UP, it was the last one to pick up, with many people joining Lucknow and Kanpur. And I wish Vikas the best of luck, that he definitely with the TMH also coming in the Varanasi area and Allahabad areas are all. They will be lucky to have you. So with this, I would like to congratulate all the three nominees and wish them good luck for their future. And over to Dr. Purvish, sir.